Hi guys, so my WebQuest theme is based around the students, fourth grade history, social science, creating a tourism advertising campaign. In this project, they're going to be looking into the smaller cities and towns in the 10 counties of Southern California, and their driving question is how could we advertise to help tourism in the vast and various towns and cities in each of these counties? So they would be assigned a specific county by the teacher and broken up into groups of four. And then within their groups, they're going to research their towns and cities according to their specific roles. So each group would be divided into their roles. One role would be the outdoor adventures and activities ambassador, and they would look into that specific heading and find images and information about that. Then there would be the dining and accommodation ambassador, and they would look into dining and accommodation and find images and resources supporting that heading. Then there would be the cultural and historical ambassador, also looking into their heading for images and information to add to the group project. And lastly, the performing arts and entertainment ambassador, who would also find information about their heading, adding to the group's tourism advertising campaign. So basically, they compile their information using Google Docs, which will be created specifically by one of the roles, and they will also, at the same time, create a Google presentation, again created and shared specifically by one of the roles. Then they will use the Google Docs and Google presentation to develop their final product, which will be some form of advertising campaign, brochure, an internet site, a video. It's kind of up to their own creativity. Um, each of the roles are outlined a little more specifically in the project roles, and it explains kind of how they're going to use Google Docs and things such as Flickr Creative Commons. So the Outdoor Adventures and Activities Ambassador is going to research how to use Flickr Creative Commons and also help the other students in using it correctly and citing their sources and images. And the Dining Accommodations Ambassador, as well as researching their specific heading, will also um, be in charge of making sure the themes of font and color in the final product, the presentation and Google document are all cohesive and aligned well. And they will also research how to use persuasive and informative writing and making sure their group members can use their information and write it in a persuasive and informative way in their final product and group presentation. Then the cultural and historical ambassador is going to create and share the Google document, and they will also be in charge of using editing skills to look for grammar and spelling errors, making sure that the information is just the right length, and also that the resources, such as websites, books, etc., are properly cited and included in the final product. And the Performing Arts and Entertainment Ambassador is in charge of creating and sharing the Google presentation, which they will also help other students to add to with images and information. So they'll be in charge of editing the presentation for its final use when the group presents their project to the class. They will be evaluated using a rubric with a couple of categories: their information, the creativity, the graphics used, the themes and headings, and how cohesive they are to the final product, the font and colors used throughout by all group members, the introduction or cover page, and lastly the presentation. So they're going to be graded as a group. Um, I really enjoyed this assignment. I felt like there was a lot of learning curves and getting used to Google Sites, incorporating all the things we've learned in this class, and I feel like it's a very thorough way to use technology in the classroom, and I think kids will definitely enjoy it. I appreciate the experience, and Hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you.